Hey everybody, my name's Ricardo and welcome back to Empires Media. And today we're going to be reviewing the LSXD Small Portable Ceramic Space Heater Fan Combo made by MDeal. And I purchased one of these little space heaters a couple of weeks back in white. You guys may have seen that product review, but I needed one in black and they didn't have one available. But I was lucky enough to find this one made by MDeal. It is only available in black. I love this little unit because it functions as not only a heater, but it also functions as a fan. It's got 600 watts of output power, and for a unit this small, that is a lot of output power, guys. I can tell you that it had no problem taking the chill out of my room, which is a 12 by 15 square foot bedroom. It comes with this little faux leather carrying strap to make it portable, which is also removable. It has this wire mesh on the front to protect anything from going in there or objects being placed in there to prevent from accidental fire. They put a lot of thought into the manufacturing of this product to where it's going to last you season after season. These holes in the back are to allow for proper ventilation to keep the interior of the unit cool so that it does not burn out the PTC ceramic heating plate. It's got some safety features built into it that I'll go over a little bit later. Got a 3.5 foot or 44-inch long power cord, which I found to be a little bit on the short side for my needs, but you can also plug an extension cord into that if you need to. Now it's made from ABS PBT material, and it is ETL certified, so it's listed on the Intertech website, and it's been tested for safety and use here in the United States, which is a great thing. Everything you need to operate the unit is located here on the left-hand side. It's got your rotary knob, it's got your oscillate button, which is going to allow for 30 degrees oscillation, and it's got your fan button here for low and high. So if I wanted to turn the unit to heat, I simply turn the rotary knob, one click, and you're going to hear that audible sound for every function here on the side. And that PTC ceramic heating plate is going to allow for almost instantaneous heating. It's already generating heat. Less than 3 seconds. This wire mesh on the front does get extremely hot, so if you have children playing around it, you want to make sure that they keep their hands away from this. If I wanted to set this unit, let's say, to oscillate, just simply press that button. It's going to begin to oscillate at 30 degrees, which is nice. You can place this under your desk at work or at home to keep your legs and feet warm, and it's going to do a perfect job at covering that entire area under there. So if you don't want it to blow so strong, you can press the fan button and it's going to slow down and blow at a lower speed. So if you wanted to have this up on the corner of your desk at work facing you on oscillate, it's going to do a great job at keeping your arms warm. I can feel it right now covering my entire arm, and it even reaches all the way over here to this arm. I can even feel it some up here on my face. So if you've got a cold workspace, this is perfect, guys. It's small enough to where you could set this on the corner of your desk. It's not going to take up a lot of room or get in your way, and it's going to do a great job at keeping you warm, and it's quiet enough to where it's not going to disturb you while you're working. It's so quiet you could put this in your baby's room in the nursery, and you don't have to worry about it keeping the babies up at night. Now it's got a built-in thermostat to where it is going to automatically keep the room set at a comfortable temperature for you. It does not have a thermostat to where you could set it to a desired temperature, let's say 75 or 85 degrees, and then have the unit turn off. It doesn't have that type of thermostat. It has a built-in thermostat set at a preset temperature that is a comfortable room temperature, and the unit will shut off and shut back on to keep the room at that comfortable temperature. If I wanted to set it just to be on fan mode, I just simply go ahead and give it one more turn on the rotary knob, and now it's going to begin blowing out natural room temperature air which is just like having a fan on your desk, but without the noise. So it's a great multi-season heater and fan. Some of the safety features I was telling you about earlier, it's got some sensors on the inside that will detect once the unit is reaching an unsafe temperature on the interior. It will stop heating and it will begin to blow out, natural cool air to allow the unit to cool down for about 20 or 30 seconds, and then it will resume heating again. Now it will go through that cycle 3 times, and if it does that 3 times consecutively, it'll shut itself off and you'll have to manually turn it back on. It does that to protect the unit from burning itself out, which is great. Now it also has a sensor built in to protect that PTC ceramic heating plate, to where if it senses that that heating plate is getting too hot, it will also stop heating, blow out room temperature air for 20 to 30 seconds, and then resume heating again. So those are 2 great safety features that they built into the unit to prolong the life of the unit, which is a problem that I have found with other space heaters. They just don't last. They burn themselves out because the manufacturers haven't thought about these things. Now it's also got an anti-tip feature, to where, let's say you got kids playing around the unit or the dog accidentally knocks it over. It's going to immediately stop heating. It's going to begin to blow out natural cool air, and it does that for 2 reasons. Not only to protect the unit, but to protect whatever it is fallen over on. If it is fallen over on carpet or a rug, since it stops heating immediately and starts to blow out cool air, it cools down this wire netting, so it's not going to burn whatever it's fallen over onto. It's going to go through its cool down cycle, and then it's going to shut itself off. So these are some great safety features. I'm going to let that go through its cycle so you guys can see how that works. And there you go, it just shut itself off. And once you set it right side up again, it resumes operation from whatever you had it set to last. It has enough power to heat up rooms of various sizes. I had it in a room as large as 12 by 15, and my workspace outside is right around, 15 by 15. So I know it's going to do a great job this winter at keeping me warm while I'm out there working with my tools. I'm going to set it right up on my workbench, so that when I'm trying to work with my tools and my hands get cold, they start cramping up. This is going to do a great job at keeping my hands warm, so I don't have to worry about that. But for now, I've been using this in the house. It's perfect to put on your bathroom floor, put it on oscillate, and it's going to do a great job at keeping that floor warm, so when you step out of the tub, you're not stepping onto a cold floor. A couple things that I would change about the unit if it were mine. I don't particularly care for this faux leather material that they've used on the carrying strap. I would change that. It is removable, so if you don't like that, you can take that off. Or if you get it to wherever you're going and you don't want it on there, you can take that off. I do wish that they had maybe thought about some way to incorporate a bracket here on the back to wrap this power cord around, so that when you're transporting it, you've got some way to wrap that cord around it, or maybe even have it retract into the unit. That would have been nice. But other than that, guys, it's a great little unit. It's light. It's only 8 inches tall, but don't let the size fool you. It's got plenty of output power. And that concludes my product review for the LSXD Small Portable Ceramic Space Heater Fan Combo made by N-Deal. I want to thank you guys for watching.